Hello, everybody, and welcome to another juicy episode of Sack Time. It is time for the Sack to play some Super Ghouls and Ghosts, which just came out on the Virtual Console. So let's get started, and we can show people why this is one of the most insanely difficult games ever. It comes from a line of insanely difficult games. This is, I believe, the third entry in the series, followed by, well, okay, so we have the arcade release, the NES port, we'll say, as well as Ghouls and Ghosts on the Sega Genesis, and then Super Ghouls and Ghosts. In fact, I might be completely wrong about however other mini Ghosts and Goblins or Ghouls and Ghosts games may have come out, but I'm not here to educate people when Wikipedia and game FAQs are out there, because, you know, that's ridiculous. No, what I really wanted to do though today was show you sort of the nuances of this. It's sort of infamous for its difficulty levels, and it has sort of an interesting control scheme that attributes to that, but kind of makes it exciting in a sense. The intro is kind of cool. This is actually a very good-looking Super Nintendo game, especially for being such an early release. They did a great job with colors. They have a very classic, nasty kind of lightning sound, as you can hear. But they do some pretty cool stuff with it. There are a couple goodies you can utilize. You can choose if the game is going to be beginner, normal, expert, professional, which is ridiculous. Choose what buttons you want to do what, stereo, monorail, or how many lives you start with. 9 is usually a pretty good amount, just because you're just going to die in this game a lot. And I'm just going to choose 9, even though we're not going to go through the full 9 cycle unless we do. So let's go ahead and start this bad boy right here. Looks nice and sharp. Super Nintendo games look extremely good on the Wii U Virtual Console. Very crisp lines, crisp colors. Looks phenomenal on the gamepad as well too. So this is something that you can very easily play in your lap with pretty much no issue. And we're using traditional Wii U gamepad today. So, there's the Red Devil. He shows up and kidnaps Arthur's girlfriend, who has some very weird robotic-sounding name, Princess Prin BR981 or something like that. As this is actually the only one of the Ghosts and Goblins series games I've ever beaten once. I actually never went all the way through to get the true ending, so I don't know if you consider that truly beating it. Anyway, Sir Arthur can run, jump, and throw his delicious weapons at anything that's in your way. You run, you jump, and this one you can double jump, which is kind of nice. What's extra nice about it as well too is while you're running around killing zombies, if you jump any direction, you're committed to that direction until you land. With the addition of the double jump, you can actually alter that momentum freely, which is kind of nice. Forward and backwards. You can do double forward jumps. You can sort of like do some trick shots while you're going back and forth. And here we'll find a little bit of secret over here. This game also has fun little treasures and stuff thrown everywhere, and this guy's gonna turn us into a baby and we're gonna die. Okay, so major control issues. They take some getting used to, but they don't hinder the game because the game is designed around this style. So as you're playing through it, the levels really accommodate towards knowing that you have this sort of momentum-carrying jump, which for a game like Castlevania sometimes feels like a hindrance, but in the case of a double-jumping game like this, it's not so bad. As we play through the levels, we also get new weapons. We'll see if any of those show up soon. You collect bags of money, which, unless you're really into scores, are super pointless, but chicks love them, and if you don't have a girlfriend, if you collect lots of points, you will get one. So that's kind of cool. It's a nice little Capcom guarantee. Same as being good at Street Fighter or playing Trojan for more than 5 minutes. Okay, so there's the crossbow, which, yeah, we'll get it just so you can see sort of what this is all about. Alright. And, oh, there's the torch. This actually might be the worst weapon in the series. So, while this can, you know, go multiple directions, kind of nice, this thing right here, you can throw 2 at once, and they just burn along the ground, and, I don't know, kind of a crappy momentum arc. So it's not a weapon you want to be caught with when there's something dangerous happening, which is everything in this game. So we're gonna try to kill this wolf. Alright, I guess it's not the worst. No, it's pretty bad. Let's see. Hopefully we'll find something better here in a second. Maybe there's something in this treasure chest. Let's find out. Oh, we get the armor, which ends up, it's cool. There's actually 3 levels of armor in this game. The bronze armor, which is, looks like it's copper armor that's been left in a chlorinated pool. And eventually we get the gold armor, which is cool because it allows you to charge your weapons. This gives you a couple different weapon perks as you play through the game, such as certain weapons will just function differently, and I wish I had a better weapon to show this to you. Oh, there we go, the lance. The lance is more powerful, flies a little bit faster, and it looks really, really cool. So let's see if we can make our way to a better weapon. The knives work really well with this. They're really fast. Or I think the bow and arrow can shoot homing missiles, basically. Another fun feature of this was that the backgrounds can alter during the course of your play. So we'll show you some stuff in the first level here. Boom, and suddenly there's a clam who comes to shoot his eyeball at you. And instead of pearls, he's got multiple eyeballs, and I died. So that's what happens in the ghouls and the ghosts at the same time. And then, to make things even more discouraging, you start at the beginning of the level. So this is where those 9 lives come in handy, and I don't feel as if you're cheating yourself too much by using them, but I suppose if you're really going for the ultimate playthrough experience, then having 3 lives to start is really the way to do it, to get a girlfriend, anyway. So we'll try playing a little bit longer, see if we can actually get to a boss. I don't know if I will do it, but we'll give it a shot, and we're just gonna jump over this guy, and cool, we're good. Get some coins, more girlfriends. Let's get some more girlfriends. Treasure chest. Actually, it might not access until you're standing in the right spot, which could just be down there as well. I'm way too lazy to try, so we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna trek it, make our way to the end of the level. And I shouldn't have been too lazy because that probably was gonna be some delicious green armor, bronze. Sorry. The zombie shows up. His invincible casket. Stupid wolves standing on top of lone stones. The demon skulls and candles in them. So it's a pretty morbid game. You've got a lot of crap to worry about. But I guess that's what makes it so exciting. I don't know if you're brave enough to go grab that money. I thought it was actually going to disappear with the wave because I wasn't paying attention last time. So let's try this again, see what happens. Normally this usually doesn't give me too much of an issue, but I'm no Ghouls and Ghosts pro by any means. Oh god! And I was in the air when that second wave came over, so... Alright. let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's do this. At least the first level. Oh boy. Okay. I thought that was it. And for some reason, seeing that weird zombie coming out of the ground and sitting there made me think of Bryan Cranston in Breaking Bad, and I'm not exactly sure why, but just so you know, that's what pops to mind when I see a red-headed zombie looking forlorn in a casket. Maybe that's some sort of metaphor for the show. So to those of you who haven't seen the show, go check it out, and your association with Ghouls and Ghosts will be far more apparent. So, this is really just an educational element. Better weapon? Oh, the knife. Let's do that. Okay. So this is a game I don't know that I'm going to be beating anytime soon. Oh yeah, that's weaker, which is not so good, but it's faster. I don't know if that makes a difference to people. I usually prefer to tend to prefer to die. Alright, so you're probably not going to see the end of this first level. And to those of you who are good at this game or practice it regularly and you're just watching me in embarrassment as I just kill myself over and over, this is a game that I'm I'm okay at. I really am. And I think it just goes to show that you have to be very, very patient with everything. Or memorize all the patterns. Memorize everything, because everything works pretty consistently. And as long as you're not super reckless, I think you can do it. But if you're playing like an idiot like me, then it's not going to work in your favor. I got an extra life from shooting enough zombies in the head, though. So I guess that's nice. Alright, let's see what happens with this. Lance. Alright, tried and true. You've killed the devil with it before. Let's make it happen. Make it happen, Arthur. And I suppose the princess's name is actually supposed to be Guinevere, but in this she's named something ridiculous. Like I was saying, Prin Prin or whatever. Something very mechanical sounding. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. Unfortunately, the armor doesn't warrant you getting an extra hit. It just upgrades the weapon. So it's not like 3 stages of protection or anything. But this is classic arcade style gaming at its best. And if you're patient enough to play through a game like this, it definitely is a lot of fun. It's got some great levels. This game has great music, great atmosphere. It's a pity I won't be able to show you any of it because I'm too busy killing myself. Oh, look at that. Let's do it. Yes. I can show you. We charge it all up. Wow. Alright. And then this, if you just get hit once, you lose it. So, you gotta be really careful. But you can get some pretty gnarly upgrades that you can use if you're careful. The thing is, just don't be reckless. Otherwise you will screw yourself so bad. Okay. We're gonna get to the stupid eagle, rock, whatever it is. We're gonna kill it. It's gonna be amazing. And this is gonna happen again. I'm just gonna keep missing this stupid... I don't think the shield does anything. Okay. So I have to hold my breath when I do this, otherwise I'm just gonna die. And I suppose this is one of those games that, like, if you want to save state it, the Wii U will be good for that, since you can create restore points. So maybe for the sake of practice, it might be something kind of fun to find. Oh, here's the manipulated environments. Aside from the waves that I was telling you about. So let's you gotta be. Oh no! It moved. Okay. Now be careful, because you're gonna die. That's it. You're gonna die. There's probably something really rewarding in here. Well, we made it to the halfway point, at the very least. So, let's try this again. See what happens. Get some money, get some girlfriends, see some skull battering rams. I want to watch Arthur die. It's pretty sad. Pretty crappy fate. Okay. Alright, see, this is the easiest game I've ever played. I've actually never played a game easier than this. Oh god. Oof. So we have to plan the jumps a little more carefully. Since I'm just gonna end up killing my boy, my young man, my boyfriend Arthur. My handsome young prince. Okay. Alright, let's see what happens with this. He's gonna shoot his head. Yeah, look at that. And his neck looks like it's made out of brains. Ooh! Okay. Getting close. Getting close. Skin of the teeth, as they say. Yeah. Alright. That wasn't too bad. Take a key for coming in. That's kind of a weird sentence because the key is for the ability to come in rather than this is your reward for coming in, here's a key. But the phrasing is a little unclear. Okay. So yep, that's Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Really, really ridiculous, and if you're really masochistic and you really want a super challenging game and you love old school, unforgiving platformers, it's a great way to go. Right now it's $8 on the Wii U Virtual Console, and it's highly recommended, but only if you really have the patience, because this is the kind of game that when people refer to old school hard, it's kind of what they're referring to. You'll probably break your controller, you'll bust your newly acquired girlfriend's head open, and you'll throw your cereal everywhere, and nobody wants that, except for me, which is why I'm showing you this game. Alright, thanks a lot everybody for watching, and we hope to see you next time on another episode of Sack Time.